In this word problem, we are told that a basic cell phone plan costs $15 per month for 60 calling minutes, and additional time costs 40 cents a minute. The formula C equals 15 plus 0.40 times the quantity x minus 60 gives the monthly cost for this plan. C in calling minutes x, where x is bigger than 60 minutes. How many calling minutes are possible for a monthly cost of at least $43 and at most $63? Okay, so here we see the answers that the student got, the 92.5 and the 180. Let's try to see not only what mistakes the student made, but also how to solve this problem. Okay, well, let me get my scribbles off of there and let's get started. So we are told that the cost is at least $43 and at most $63. So I'm going to set up a compound inequality where cost is at least, so bigger than or equal to $43, and at most, so less than or equal to $63. And then the second thing I'm going to do is in the place of cost, I'm going to put what the cost formula is right here. So we have the compound inequality. 43 is less than or equal to 15 plus 0.40. Oh, that's an ugly zero. Let's try that again. 40. There we go. X minus 60, which is less than or equal to 63. Okay, now to solve this compound inequality, we just need to peel away all the stuff in the middle and try to get x isolated in the middle. So the first thing we want to get rid of is the 15 here. So if we would like to subtract the 15 to make that cancel, let me do that in red. If we would like to subtract that 15, that's perfectly fine. We just have to balance our inequality by doing the same thing to all three sides. So that now what we're left with is 43 minus 15 is 28, which is less than or equal to, these guys cancel, so we just have the 0.40 x minus 60, which is less than or equal to 63 minus 15 is 48. Okay, now we can do two different things. We could distribute the 40 cents through if we wanted to, but I think it's going to be a lot easier here since that 40 cents is being multiplied by the entire inside to divide it. So let's divide both sides by 0.40. I'm sorry, I said both sides, all three sides. Okay, and let's see, 28 divided by 0.40 is 700, less than or equal to, the 0.40's cancel, so x minus 60, which is less than or equal to, 48 divided by 0.40 is 120. Oh, I made a silly mistake. Well, let's go back. You know what? I'm working without a calculator. Trying to show off. The 28 divided by 0.40 is just 70. That's better. That actually makes sense. All right. So now the last thing to do is to add 60 to all three sides. Oh, I was making that red, wasn't I? All right. Plus 60. Plus 60, plus 60. Okay, so our final inequality is 130 less than or equal to x, which is less than or equal to 180. And if we look back on the problem, x is the number of calling minutes. So we need to be calling between 130 minutes and 180 minutes.